Welcome back, folks. We're smack bang in the middle of the Old Tele Track and we're heading north to one of my favourite swimming holes, but there's still a few obstacles along the way, and unfortunately one of them seems to be my Lada.
Well, the old girl, she didn't like the drop on the nose there yesterday, Harvey, and I got out, reversed it in, and then she stopped. But what we've sort of found is we must have broken a wire or something, whether it's on the security side of things, so we've pulled all this apart, and now we've got a bit of a hot wire happening right here. So we turn the ignition on, join them together, and we're good to go again. So just a temporary measure, but we'll be right.
It's not just Jamie's Rangie playing up this morning after Gunshot. The Lada's dash is lighting up like a Christmas tree, and that alternator fix looks like it's not going as well as we'd hope. Matt's off fixing the brakes in the Zook, so that leaves Leash and I to work out a solution for the Lada's roof rack.
Well, that's definitely not the way that I've used a camper trailer winch in the past, but it worked.
Okay, I think it's time for us to get a move on before we all go a little batty. Although maybe that's a little bit late.
So I have no idea what day this is, but we're heading to Cockatoo Creek. And I must say the Zook is doing so well. We thought for a minute there it wasn't going to make it. It was overheating, it was losing power, there was all sorts of things going on. And I guess we've kind of gone through the list of everything and now we've sort of fixed it all up. So we're now getting to a point where she's actually driving pretty good.
Well, mate, the list of things that are happening in this vehicle, I'm not going to say things are wrong. I think these are all features. Yes. Okay, number one, seatbelt. My seatbelt is no longer working. It does not come out.
Number two, gearbox is jumping out of gears.
Number three, the exhaust is no longer where it once was. It is residing upon the roof.
Number four, headlight out.
Number five, the roof rack itself. You can hear it playing knock-knock up there.
Number six, the electrical system is a bit going and we have to turn things on and disconnect wire every time we stop.
Yeah, number seven is the cooling system is struggling.
There's probably a few other things as well, Ricko, but we're still going forward, mate.
We are, mate. She's a beast. Like I said, none of these things are features. They're all designed to keep you awake.
Well, the old Tele, she's been a bit of fun so far. We've had a few breakages here and there, but nothing too serious. Mine has had a few faults electrically. Now, the last one was when we dropped down into Gunshot. I went down, and whatever it did, I'm not sure, but it seemed to cut the power to the whole system. So we could start the car up and it would run with the ignition holding it on, but then there was nothing. So we've opened up the old all underneath the dash there. We've put a couple of hot wires on there, so we twitch them together, that keeps us going. But my tailgate keeps flinging open, so we put a strap on that to hold that back down. And the top of my dash fell off when I went down into Gunshot as well. So, but I've got to say, the plastics on this car are falling apart quite well. I've got the camper back on the back of the Rangie and she's handling no dramas at all.
Does have some large holes in it that you can drop into. Very hard to control the throttle in this car.
Cockatoo Creek is a fairly easy one if you come late in season. There are a few big holes to watch out for, but at least when the levels are low, you can see where they are.
Back up. Let's go. Come on.
As you know, we've got the egg and spoon race going on right now. That is, we're balancing the roof rack on top of the Lada. Now, we've worked out a system, haven't we, Ricko?
That's right. The Lada is the spoon, the roof rack is the egg. The egg seems to be going backwards. I'm about to fix that right now.
Slam on the brakes. Roof rack slides forward.
Happy days.
And go again. You'll notice that neither of us is wearing seat belts because both seat belts have now failed completely. The Lada is one mean Russian machine. Go to the Cape, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Make it even more fun, they said. Go with Ricko in his Lada, they said. So I did. All I've done is fix the thing.
Finally, it's time for one of these boys to have some overheating problems. The Lada is getting very, very hot and just isn't cooling down. So it's time for the Tough Dog crew to give the old girl a helping hand.
We're back on the development road and the next stop is Fruit Bat Falls. I love this place. No matter what time of the year I come, it's just sensational. The water is so clear, and after hundreds of k's on the dirt and no aircon, it's a great spot to spend a few hours.
The guys are not going to like this. So it's Tuesday and that means that the producers are in getting their manicures and pedicures. That's the type of fellas they are. Anyway, so they said it's enough frolicking around for us in the swimming hole. We've got to take the cars for a swim. Hey guys, come on, we've got another challenge.
Oh, it's getting deep now. Yeah, righto. Fair dinkum. Did you guys see that? That was absolutely crazy. Who's going to go first?
Not me. No.
I reckon Ricko should have a go this time.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucas, we've got my special hat.
Yeah, okay. All right, then. That's going to make all the difference.
Do you want to hear
Let's
about
go.
our next or bus challenge? The Simpson Desert, a place that every four driver dreams of crossing. It's a rite of passage, a box that must be ticked, a bucket list adventure. But for our team, crossing the Simo by a normal four drive? Nah, that'd be too easy. This year our crew are taking it on or bus style. Back in the 1960s, Reg Sprigg, along with his wife and two young kids, took on the desert in a G60 Patrol. Our crew have been given the task of crossing it in another vehicle that was available in 1962. Jamie and Jess have chosen a stunning Series 2 Landy that's proven itself across the desert multiple times. Borgie and Leash are doing it the...
Well, guys, it is our first really big water crossing, and I'm a little bit worried.
Well, you should be, because last time I was there, I was in the FJ. The water was over the bonnet in Scrubby Creek.
Nothing to worry about, it'll be a piece of cake.
What about your lack of a snorkel there, champ?
Oh, don't worry about that, I've got it covered. Just wait and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you sound pretty confident. Let's take a look.
Check it out on Channel 10.
So what we've hooked up on the front of Rick's truck is a tree trunk protector off his recovery points, a soft shackle, then a winch extension strap, and on the Tough Dog recovery vehicle, we've got a snatch strap. I've got a soft shackle inside, and an air damper. We're going to have it all ready. If we get stuck, which is not going to happen, because it's a Lada, I'm going to jump out the window, I'm going to run over, hook it up, and we're going to be out of there.
What do I do with this?
All right, I've played a little prank on Rick. So when we got the snorkel and everything installed, you know what he's like. He gave me a list of things to do while he was away. So I did all these things and a little bit more. So inside the car, behind the seat, there's actually a Pelican case. It has an air horn in it. And I have the controller here. So the whole way over, I'm going to be pressing this while he's trying to get across the river.
Are you telling me he doesn't know?
He has no idea. It's compliments of Solwolf Road because, they thought that this would be really good. They've put their sticker on it so when he finds it, you can see that they had a part in it. It's got some holes in it, but I do believe that the lid has been cracked, so it's extra loud.
Really? Oh, that's going to be gold.
Yeah, that one you hit. Another one. Should be a long way underwater. Just as well Russian-based submarines. And get off. So good. Don't put up on it. Oh yeah, come on, girl. We're floating.
Bloody hell. I'm going to have to save this horn for a little bit later.
Go on, you Russian submarine. Yes.
All right, mate. She's a paper rock.
Yep.
Let's go. You're right. Up you go.
Now it's my turn. Well, the Neva has proven just going through Scrubby Creek that it can do it with no trouble at all. Now I know with mine, it suffers with the snorkel could be leaking a little bit, what we've made here, that I'm going to fix up again. So I'm going to put a water bra on. I know the Suzuki will be all right with its water side of things, but I don't know about its weight. It might float. But anyway, I'll get mine done and then we'll see what happens. PVC, check. Electrical tape, check. Water bra, check. All right, let's do this.
All right, here we go. And oh, look, Ricko's in the water. I think he thinks he's going to save me. Come on. Have I got you? No. Oh, good. Walk in the park. Oh, I've got a bit of water inside them. We won't let that worry us. Oh, we've got a bit of water on the sparkies or something.
I ain't like nothing to it. Leash. Come on, let's do this. I'm keen. Let's go. Come on.
Everyone's floated, I reckon.
We're going to be a boat.
Oh, yeah. A small one.
A little boat. Row, row, row your
Yeah, we
boat
need some
gently
paddles.
down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
So how you feeling, Matt?
I'm excited.
You've been across once with the Lada.
Yeah, we floated.
Yeah, which means we're definitely floating.
So I'm your recovery crew.
You are.
I'm set. I'm ready.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
You don't have much faith, do you?
Yeah, we're going to float for sure.
We'll see.
That's why I'm here. Wait. Here we go. Come on, girl.
Oh, she's filling in.
She's powering. She's not even floating.
We're still going. We're still going. We're getting there.
We're not even floating. Oh, yeah, we
We're
are.
floating. We're floating. That's right.
We're in the pool. Oh,
We are completely.
Go up, go up.
Whoa, all right.
Open the doors.
Open up. It doesn't even come out.
How good is that? That is awesome.
Oh, well, seats are wet. Oh, it's wet.
Fantastic. What a great little cat. Oh, that hurts. Look how deep it got. Look how deep it
Oh,
got.
that's awesome. So good.
Well
She
done.
floated less than Rick.
I reckon. Huge effort.
Oh, that's
Oh, so much fun.
good.
With Scrubby Creek done and dusted, it's time to make our way to camp and possibly one of the best swimming holes in the Cape, full stop.
Well, we've got ourselves into Elliot Falls campground for the night. We've got about 175 k's to go roundabout, and the cars are falling apart bit by bit, slowly but slowly. They're getting there. Now, Ricko's got a lot of plastic on the top of his roof rack. I've got a lot in the back of my car, but the old Suzuki, she's holding together well, and she's going like a trot. But to know what happens next, you'll have to stay tuned for next week.
So far, the Old Tele Track has been everything I thought it could be and more. We're all having such a good time, and I cannot wait for tomorrow and the next challenges on our way up to the top of Australia.
you want to see more of Cape York or Bust, make sure you subscribe.
We are from the nation of corrugation. Let us sing you the song of our people.
Look at this sweat. You see that sweat? See that shine on my arm? That's sweat. Hey, sweat, how are you doing? I'm putting water into this body, but it is just sweating out.
Rollin', 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 all over the rollin', roll high, roll high.